You don't have to hit rock bottom to decide that alcohol is not for you. Whether or not you include alcohol in your life is entirely up to you. The important thing is having the intention behind making that decision. If you're somebody who has included alcohol in your life for a long time and you've always been a social drinker, then maybe you're just running on auto where you just include alcohol because it always has been that way and not because you want it to be that way. And that's what I think this video is about, really. It's taking a step back, analyzing what alcohol has done for you positively and negatively, and then assessing whether or not it's something you want to continue including in your life. If you're new to the channel, my name's Jamie, I'm 27 and I've been alcohol free for over a year. I don't come from a background of alcohol abuse or substance abuse. I just knew that alcohol was not really helping me in life achieve my goals, and so I cut it out and saw a lot of improvement. I'm no expert in sobriety or alcohol-free living. I just share what's worked for me in the hopes that it can work for you too. So you need to just analyze your life and decide if it is something you want to include. Think about the scorecard of like, every time you drink, does it make you feel better or worse? And that can come from the physical side with how you feel waking up. If you are somebody that cares about fitness or going to the gym, how it impacts that journey for you. It can go for the mental side with how you feel in terms of do you have anxiety or like depression or any of those negative things, or do you feel great after a night of drinking and wake up and keep doing your thing? And it comes from the relationship side. Like, are you straining relationships when you're drinking? Are you saying things to people you don't mean or breaking promises to yourself or to them? All of these things you should consider when you're analyzing the role of alcohol in your life. And sometimes it's hard to reconcile some of the things that you do when you're drunk or that you do when you're drinking that when your sober self appears the next day, you feel bad about. But I think that's why this is a very internal, introspective journey, right? Choosing to be alcohol-free is something you do for yourself, and you have to do it for yourself because there's so much social pressure and so much pressure from the world that tries to get you to drink that if you don't already have a reason that's strong for yourself, it's very easy to cave and crumble. And so it's really just doing this analysis that's important and then deciding from there. Like I said, I did the analysis, I determined that I wanted to cut it out from my life, and then since then, it has been really beneficial in many, many ways. But the journey is not always easy, and there's going to be times when you'll need to give yourself grace too, whether that's dealing with uncomfortable feelings, being in situations you wish you weren't in, navigating situations and maybe handling a conversation in a way that wasn't the best, but you didn't know how else to handle it. All of these things are things that you just have to give yourself grace for. If it's the first time you've been dealing with a lot of social situations without alcohol for the last few years, then it is not going to be easy at first. And if you do slip up along the way, you have to give yourself grace for that too. There's a lot of people who find tons of value from just reducing their alcohol consumption, not completely cutting it out. And although I personally chose to completely cut it out because moderation isn't something I could really do very well, then there are people out there who love that style. And so if you decide that that's better for you, then that's something to consider as well. So I'm making this video to just hammer home the point, do what is best for you and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. And I want to say that I'm proud of you for thinking and actually analyzing your life in this way, because a lot of people do not. I know for myself, as somebody who's interested in growth, self-development, self-improvement, and that whole world, it still took me a long time to realize that alcohol was something I should be cutting out because it was just so ingrained in my social settings and my life. And so if you're already at this point where you're deciding whether or not to cut it out, then that's an amazing first step, no matter which way you choose. And I'm proud of you for even thinking about it and focusing on it. If you thought this video was helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more alcohol-free videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.